Jets in flames. Nazem Kadri, he scored in his 1,000th NHL game, trying to rekindle some of that. Ahead of appearing with Scott Oaken, Eric Francis, and loose puck available. Taves trying to wrap it around. Another puck, great save. Wolf with the pass.
He's in position, missed the pass, comes across, and he slides across to make the save. Wild card spot. They haven't played as many games as most teams.
Here comes Frost, a breakaway. Geeks stopped by Hellebuyck.
Here's Frost. Now watch the stick. Boom.
Shifley comes in cross ice, looking for the winner moving in. Velarde over to Connor, and he had a good look, but a glove stop from Dustin Wolf.
Over. Pay attention. Watch, watch, watch. Perfect position. Glove out. Open. Kyle Connor trying to go.
John and John with the call of the second period.
Well, we were talking about it, and nobody's getting his rebounds either. 26 shots. He's got no assists. He's got 1 goal, no assists, and nobody's grabbing those rebounds.
Connor over to Shifley. Lomberg. Klapka tangled up. Hits it from Zary alone in front. Off the pipe and out.
Here's Klapka. Gets in by himself. Beautiful passing play. In tight. Puck dancing a little bit.
Kuznetsov trying to clear it away. Jets come right back to it, however. Knocked down. What a play by the backhand from Morrissey. Into the slot. Nemestikov returning. Now Nemestikov side door. Taves denied by Dustin Wolf as he pushed over.
There's Josh Morrissey. Beautiful little move. Tic-tac-toe in front. But it's tipped wide, and then Jonathan Taves just can't.
On to Backlund. Oh, hard hit with his teammate Hanzik, who's trying to hold the line. Oh, that is scary. And Hanzik is in some trouble getting back to that Calgary bench. Now a chance for the Jets. They score. Shifley in the middle of mayhem opens it up for Winnipeg.
Well, that big line for the Jets, did you notice them in the first period? Really good early in the season, and here's the hit. And you see Hanzik's cutting across the line. Backlund doesn't see him at all. And now the Jets are heading the other way. Connor, beautiful pass. Connor to Shifley, and Shifley low blocker side. Shifley head up all the way. Dustin Wolf, because he's coming across on the path, loses the net just a smidge. And look at Shifley.
Shifley from Connor. Morrissey. 1-0 Winnipeg. Pahal. Low and wide. Bean. Shoot, scores on the stick. Jake Bean ties it up for the Flames.
And that's the thing when you're struggling like Calgary has been. Just throw everything at the net. And that's all that's happening there. And it's off Cole Perfetti. And look at Hellebuyck's reaction. Ends up going blocker side, and Hellebuyck's looking at Cole Perfetti. Perfetti's just coming over, and he doesn't get the pads in front of him.
So a milestone assist for Frost to help start the play. Pahal with the other. Flames have tied it up. Delayed call coming against Calgary, and the Jets score. Pearson on the delayed call. Winnipeg gets the lead right back.
As he usually does, just because he works so hard. And here's play along the boards. Flames are getting a penalty. Jets don't get their guys on, and Tanner Pearson, after it bounces around, comes right out to Pearson. He's on his forehand off 2 or 3 skates, goes right over to Pearson, and left-hand shot right through the maze. And you see Dustin Wolf's reaction. He still hasn't seen it. Goes in.
Anderson all the way at the other side of the Winnipeg zone. Stanley on the reverse shed. Flames have the Jets hemmed in a bit here. Coronado to ball, one-timer. Tipped in front, scores! Morgan Frost redirects it. Flames have tied it up at 2.
Themselves in trouble. Here it is behind the net. Luke Chen throws it around the boards. And now Stanley Goes out in front of the net. Connor Hellebuyck, no chance on this one. Good tip, about 18 inches off the ice.
And young players like Celebrini, Bedard, and Schaefer demanding consideration. 2-2, heading for the third. John and John with the call.
Thank you, Scott. Lots of on to Morrissey. Rotates over, Shafley down low. Velarde pull move, and Wolf was ready for it. Now Morrissey to inside. Connor shoots off the post. They bank in and score. Another bouncing puck, this time off the pipe. And Perfetti's got it for Winnipeg.
And you can see, okay, move the puck fast. What a play by Dustin Wolf. The poke check on that one. But get the puck back, move it fast. There's the shot. Goes through Wolf, comes out the other side. Off his shoulder, off the post, and right to the net. And you can see the Winnipeg Jets puck movement. Move the puck fast, and there they are. The Flames just don't have time to react.
Huberdeau keeps it alive. Give and go with Anderson. Huberdeau. Coronado. Back to Huberdeau. To Frost. One-timer blocker. Stop Hellebuyck.
Can't get through. Huberdeau's trying to bank it off Coronado. That's a hard pass. He's hoping that it goes off.
6-on-4 for the Flames. They're going all in here. Huberdeau. Traffic in front. Doesn't shoot. Anderson does. Stop. Scores. Coronado ties the game.
Overtime. We talked about this. 4 games last night in the NHL. All 4 went to overtime. And how many today and tonight?
This is the 5th one. Shafley, Connor, Morrissey. Glad you're up late with us for Hockey Night in Canada. Overtime in Calgary. Jets and Flames tied at 3. Now Huberdeau could be a 2-on-1 with Weegar. Huberdeau in overtime. Hold, shoots off the stick of Morrissey, who closed.
It looked like Huberdeau was going to try and throw it across. Morrissey stays in the middle, In the last second, out goes the stick.
Huberdeau to Kadri. Had it all wrapped up and couldn't find the top corner. Kadri hit hard by Lowry. Anderson keeps it in. Over to Huberdeau, and he had that far post, but missed. Generate one more look for the Flames, perhaps. Huberdeau with time running out. Goes to Klopka into the corner. And we're headed for a shootout at the Saddledome.
Power play, and you can see Mark Scheifele is still upset about.
Jonathan Huberdeau. First attempt this season. Huberdeau in on Hellebuyck wide. Snaps it. Stopped by Hellebuyck.
Huberdeau trying to move 5-hole and posed. Doesn't move. Stick, pad down.
Has been in a lot of shootouts. 52 goals in his career this way. Taves coming in on Dustin Wolf. Taves straight away. Shoots, blocker, stop by Wolf.
If the goalie doesn't freeze, you're in trouble when you go to the forehand. And you can see Dustin Wolf, he doesn't freeze. Comes across, keeps going across. And as he's moving across, Jonathan Taves has no room.
Flames do not have their shootout specialist, Justin Kirkland, on the NHL roster. So Rasmus Anderson. Snapped it, and a stop again by Hellebuyck.
Rasmus Anderson, and you can see Hellebuyck just right in the middle of the net. Gets the pads down, gets the stick down.
27% shooter in his career. Velarde, it could come all down to this. Velarde scores. Velarde will finish it off. The Jets win it 4-3 in a dramatic shootout ending.
A piece of it, it's not going to hit the bar, not going to go high. And look at where Wolf ends up. He gets a piece of it, but not enough, and Velarde beats him.
After the Flames tied it late, Velarde is the hero for the Jets, who pick up the 2 points and finish a 6-game road trip with a shootout victory.